today, people. Stephen, how are you doing, Mr. Seagull? That'll do. I'm gonna have to do an awful lot of walking to do what I'm trying to do right now. I've zeroed my rifle at 10 meters. I want to work out where the pellets are going at all distances. I've altered the pellets I'm using. I've put a new scope on the gun. First is 10 meters. I'm literally just shooting at the line so I can see how much drop there is. Now we go out to 15 meters. How are you doing anyway, Mr. Seagull? Right, so 10 meters. Looks like as if it's bang on where I thought it would be. I shouldn't be jumping over there at my age, should I? I'll end up doing myself an injury. I'm trying to do things like this. Glad you're good, man. Trying to do things like this is hard work because I want to keep my breathing nice and slow. Nipping back and forth doesn't help that, does it? Right then, 15 meters. Same again, just aim for the line. Struggling to see the line. I've got my scope parallaxed. That's what I would have it for shooting a HFT. I'll do one more. The first one. Should only have half a drop from 10 to 35. At 10 meters, I got perfect zero. From 10 out to around 30, 32, the pellet is still lifting at that point. And then it's coming down from about 32, 40 yards, then it hit zero again. What I'm gonna have to do this. Adjust the parallax so I can just see the fucking line. There's two there, that's pretty much where I thought they would go. Right, now I need to move that out to 20 yards. Altriano, how are you doing, man? How are you doing? Nice one for dropping by. Every time I come to the club, I'm always thinking in my head, I hope it's not busy, And then after an hour or two here when it's dead, I'm like, there's no one to talk to. That's why I hit the live button. Right then, up to 20 yards now. Make sure it's kind of level. I'm not jumping over that gap again, I'm walking round. Got my mat to lay on, but lucky enough at the club we got this nice AstroTurfy stuff. Right then, I need to write down 15. We are there. £11.89, that's a bargain. When am I live on TikTok? I don't know, TikTok is doing my head right in because they keep removing everything I post. Everything I post, I've got to appeal before they'll learn it, and it's really just... That didn't go as high as I was expecting. These QIS pallets seem to fly flatter than the JSB. They're more better ballistics coefficient. And that's what we want. The flatter they fly. TikTok's becoming a joke lately. Isn't it just? It's absolutely awful. You know that car picture, car video I uploaded? As soon as I uploaded that, they removed it. And I had to appeal. Apparently, Guess the Car went against their community standards. 177, Mr. Steven Seagal. Right, so 20 yards, pretty much the same impact point as 15. Right, let's go and move it again. I need to fucking exercise anyway. Oh, I think everyone has gone from the other shooting range. Oh, there's one other car there. Let's get that out the ground. Nice one for the likes, guys. I got the same amount of likes as viewers. How often does that happen, like? Never. Oh, hang on. We got another viewer in the house now. So, oh, and they hit the like button. Nice one. What's everyone else doing with their weekend anyway? Do you know what? I'm really gutted. I was hoping I had a shooting competition today, not tomorrow. But I had my dates wrong. It's next weekend. Sling Addiction. How you doing, man? Right then, what are we at now? 25 yards. Don't tell me. I know these pallets are flying a lot flatter than the JSBs, but surely... That is nuts. One more on the line. I knew they were flying flatter, but until I started shooting the paper, you never know how much flatter, do you? Same impact point. So 15, 20 and 25 are all hitting the top line of the X and the crosses. That's mad. I'm going to shoot one of the field targets in a minute that's out there. Just see if I hit it, because that's nuts. See if we can reset that one. Top of the post. Fucking boom. Perfect. Went exactly where I thought. This has completely changed things for me, this have. Let's move that up to 30 and see where it's going at 30. The JSBs were definitely flying in more of an arc. What I'm looking at all the different distances, I'm shooting at the line, and you can see you've got the same gap pretty much. You can ignore that one on the line there, but they're all hitting on that same bit of the crosshair. That is the Optizan 3 to 12 by 32 UC, Liam. I got it delivered yesterday. What a fucking scope. Absolutely amazing bit of kit it is. What are we at now? 30 yards, 30 meters. Yeah, I'm loving it. I zeroed it just this afternoon. I wanted to be over here this morning. Took the dog out in the car and I had a fucking fuel leak. So I ended up having to go home and fix a fucking fuel leak on the car before I could come up here. Yeah, I've switched pellets as well, Liam. Got some of these bad boys to try. Fucking awesome. Straight away they were punching one pellet. H&M Barracuda 8s, they're £8. I've got some. I've got some in the bag here. I tell you what, I'll bounce off soon. I'll do a little video with these, the JSBs, and the Barracudas. They're not as good in this gun as what people say they are in other guns. Like, I was a bit gutted, to be honest, because they're that much cheaper. I took a chance anyway on these. I ordered 5 tins. I managed to get them for fucking just under £12 a tin. And I thought, if they don't suit my gun, I can sell them for that and get my money back. But they're fucking spot on. So what I gotta do now is I'm gonna have to phone the place I got them from and get the same fucking batch number. I'm gonna order like 10. Every gun likes different ammo. Fuck, that's too right, man. Too right. Right, anyway, 30 yards. Where are they going at 30 yards? I'm loaded. Locked and loaded. If this is the same fucking impact point again... Right, we've dropped a pellet width. We've dropped the pellet width from 25 to 30 yards. They may work great in the 97. They might. I'm gonna try I've entered a bench rest competition and I've said I'm gonna do it with a Springer. And straight away I thought, what the fuck was I thinking? I might have to withdraw that thought. Right then, so 30 yards. We've dropped to the centre of that cross. One more just to check that. I wasn't just going to do it with a Springer, I was going to do it with a fucking 2-2 Springer. Might do. We'll see. I'm going to shoot this shit, whatever. I'm no bench rest shooter. It's all about a bit of fun. That's all I'm doing this for. That one went that was me. I knew as soon as I pulled the trigger I was sending that fucking where it shouldn't have gone. One more. Yeah. That confirms this, but there. I'm going to shoot one of the targets at 30. I got loads of ideas I want to make fucking videos of. For the time and all that. Oh, split the pellet. Get the Springer out. Challenge yourself. I was shooting the Springer for a little bit earlier. Having a little play with it. tell you what, there was a challenge shooting off a peg. Although I'm laying on the floor, it's only literally the little very back end of the butt is resting on the floor. I'm shooting a target, aren't I? So I need to be about there. Same place. Oh, fuck that there. Tiny little breeze just picked up. Hardly anything. Flags are just starting to move though. Instead of pointing at 6 o'clock, they're like 4 o'clock. Right then, need to move that out to 35 yards. Fuck, I bet I've done some miles today. I'm not going to do this past 35 yards. I know I'm zeroed at 40, so I don't need to do it at 40. And I'll just shoot the metal plate at 45 and see where they're going. And I'll know in my head then. 35 should just be a little bit lower on that top poster across here. Gotta learn all about this bracketing stuff for sorting out your distances using the gaps in the scopes. Go for 50. See how far you are. I don't need to. The HFT competitions only shoot out to 45 yards. This gun I'm using specifically for the HFT, so I don't need to muddle myself up learning anything that's outside of the distances. We'll have a shot at the 50 though, just because it's fun, innit? Piston and breech seal. Hopefully that sorts it, Julian. It'll be nice to hear you come on here one day and say you're just back from shooting. Because for months now, you've had nothing but trouble with guns. And you're not getting out like you should, you. I hope you get them sorted, man. I look forward to the day you come on here and say, I got 2 bunnies in the bag. Well, that was bang in the centre of the crosshair. User unknown 1 said hi. Hello, user unknown. Right then. 45 yard, I know where it's going at. 35. I dropped low. I'm going to have to check the zero on this. I done it quick earlier down there. Just missed out on an S200 with scope 350. Oh, got in. Love the 95 more than the 410. There's something special about the Springer in there. It really is. Right, that's it. I've just gone through all those distances, but I'm not zeroed perfectly. Now I'm gonna splatter one of the fucking HFT yellow backing target. Just to zero this, fuck it. There's the dot. we need to hit the dot. I was about 4 clicks out, I think, which is a lot. That wind has dropped. It's gone. When I zeroed it, there was quite a little breeze earlier. It picked up a minute ago, but now it's gone again. Oh, no way. No, my kids are messaging me. They can fuck off. I'm busy. I'll be on to cook food when I'm hungry. This scope is so nice. What's glass like on the opposite compared to the Hawks? It's stunning. It really is stunning. I struggled to get it set for the eye relief. So used to Hawk scopes with the eye relief on them. This felt a little bit different, but I got it there now. Yeah, it's just really, it's crystal clear. The crosshairs and the mill dots are a lot finer, if that makes sense. It's really, really nice. That's all I've ever used is Hawk. I had a couple of Nico Sterlings or whatever they are years ago when I was young. Didn't like them. Always stuck to Hawk, but this. Almost pellet on pellet. One thing I will say with this, the Optizan CP, right, let me just sort this out, and then I'll give you like an honest little bit of an opinion about something on you. Boom. Don't get any more pellet on pellet than that. Right, yeah, this Optizan CP. What a fucking awesome scope, right? I am loving it. I should do a little video review, I guess. I know nothing about scopes, really. I just, like I said, always stuck to Hawk scopes. Never had a problem with them. They were great. But one of the first things I've noticed with this, parallax error, very, very little. It's bare minimum, right? But see the numbers on here? I can't fucking see them tidy at all, unless the light is absolutely perfect. But I'm an old man with shit eyes. I know what's what on there. So, but where you need to line up the 25, it's just in between the mount and the turret, just in there. And I struggle like fuck to see that. But you, with young, good, crisp eyes, will probably see it absolutely fine. I can't though. Tell you what I'm gonna do now. I'll spin the camera around so you can see the targets. I've altered zero since I fucking done my measurements, so they're all out the window really. But I got an idea how much this lifts and drops. So we're just gonna shoot from 10 yards out. The 10-yard one's already been shot, so I'll have to shoot the bottom hole to reset it. Been looking at them Optizan scopes myself. Not too dear either. No, Optics Warehouse website. On some of the products, you can actually make them an offer. So I'm not going to say what I paid for it, but I made them an offer, which was a little bit low and well within my budget, and they accepted it. Course looks cool. Never tried HFT. It is brilliant. This is the practice range. This isn't the official competition course, but as you can see, we've got all the targets out, low and high, just to simulate what you'd see out on the hunter field target course. But also, all the kills here are tiny. All the kills are small, if not smaller than what you'll see mostly out on the course. And the reason for that is, if we can shoot these, then out on the course it should be easier. Right then. Now I've altered this since I worked it out, so I don't know where this is going to work. Aiming for the bottom one to reset there. Caught it just on the left hand side. That was dreadful. Fucking 100% me. Wind won't be affecting it at this range. There it is. We reset there. Out to 15. I'm not sure if that one's down as well. We'll have a look now through the glass. It is, so I'll have to shoot the bottom to reset it. First shot, straight through. We'll go out to the 20-yard one. This one's been shot as well, so I'll have to shoot the bottom to reset it. I think I split the pellet then. I'm struggling now. All of a sudden, that sun is playing hell with me. Now, this scope did come with a sunshade, but I've left it in the house. Gonna try postal bench rest using the 97k. Awesome, man. I'm entering a bench rest competition this year at my club. Well, where on earth did that go? That went a little bit higher. Since I've slightly tweaked the scope, they're going a bit higher. Tomorrow when I come up here, I'll have to do it all again at different ranges with the card. There it is. Reset at that time. Couldn't expect them to be in the same fucking place after I've altered things, could I? Right then. 25 yards. This one is up. It hasn't been shot. Straight through. Out to the 30-yard mark. Oh, the sun is stunning now. I'm gonna have to take my fucking hat off. I'm too hot. 30 yards. That killer's been shot. So I'll have to reset. Oof. Those flags are moving ever so slightly again. There it is. I'll reset it. What pellets am I using? The QYS Streamlined. The 8.64 grain ones, which is a little bit different to what I've always used. I've always been 8.44 or 10.34. Right, where was I? 40 yards, so this should be bang on now. Should be straight through the kill. And it was. Let's go up to 45. 45 is down, so I've got to reset it. Right, I'm done. I can't see at that angle. I'm gonna have to stop. Let me spin the camera back round. I got that I left our sunshade in the house. Both like Gamo match. I've never tried any Gamo pellets. work better in wind compared to the 844. Well, they should do. A couple of tenths of a grain isn't much though. It's not like jumping up from 844s to 1034s. I do want to get the streamline, like a 9 point something. I do want to get them big time. Want to try those ones. Let me get that target back in that I put out there. I think everyone has gone now. I'm gonna bounce off and I'm gonna go and do a little grouping, try and do a little shoot in a group video with those H&Ns, the QYS and the JSBs. I'll just put 3 targets out and shoot a 5-shot group with each. Damn, that's stuck in the ground. You stick these spike things in the ground here to put your targets on, and the ground is so wet, it creates like a suction, and then they're a bastard to pull up like. I thought I was going to go down then. That would have been great, wouldn't it? A proper laugh for everyone. Right then. Yeah, I'm gutted about the H&Ns though. I hope they do work in one of my other rifles very well. I mean, they might work in the HW100. You never know. They could be spot on in there, like. But I'm gutted they don't work in the ARAMs. Would have been nice if they did. Let me stick you over there. I'm not used to having flip-up caps on a scope either. That's the second time I've gone to zip the case up with them open. Right, nice one for dropping by, guys. I'm going to bounce down there now and try and do this little video. See if I can sort it out. I shall catch up with you all soon. If I can do it, I'll upload it later and you can see the difference between the 3. Because really speaking, the H&Ns, I mean, they're a budget pellet, but they're known to be good. So I was gutted. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Nice one for dropping by. You all look after yourselves, and I'll catch up soon.